Hi, church family. Miss Julie here. We are certainly missing being with you at church and worshiping together in our building. But while we are forced into social distancing, I am grateful that we do not have to practice spiritual distancing. I am sure that it's been difficult for you to be away from your school friends and your teammates and even your neighborhood pals. But the one person that you don't have to distance yourself from during this crisis, during this situation, is God. God is with you. This past week was my son's birthday, Josh, and he turned 23. And it was the first time in 23 years that we didn't celebrate together. Typically we meet up in Orlando and we'll have dinner and dessert and just hang out for a little bit, spend a day or two together. And due to this virus, we decided it was best that everybody stay home. So we chatted on the phone and we FaceTimed and we celebrated in different ways and tried to make the best of it. And when I hung up the phone, I was kind of reminded of a life verse that I gave him when he was younger, starting preschool. His verse is actually from the book in the Bible that he's named after, Joshua, and it comes from Joshua 1:9. And in the Bible, it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified or afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And the thing about this verse that is so great is that God was with us before the world was even created. He was here. He is with us right now in this moment. He's aware of our situation. He knows what's going on all across the whole world, and he sees and he cares and he knows. And he's already in our tomorrows. He's already there. And the great thing about this is that his power and his love allow us to trust and to have hope. And just knowing that God is with us, that he hasn't abandoned us, brings great peace during things like this. So I want to challenge you today. I'm going to encourage you to get out a marker, a crayon, and a piece of paper and trace your hand. Just trace it out, not a big deal. And then I want you to write in each finger something that proved that God was with you. For me, it was during the birth of my children, when I started a new job, when I've done a big presentation for work. I felt God's presence with me. So come up with 5 things that you have experienced God's presence and power in your life, and write them down as a reminder that God is with you. If you feel up to it and you're able to do it, post it to our Jupe Kids page on Facebook so we can share with one another how God has been with us, that we don't need to be afraid, that we don't need to be worried, that God promises in his word to be with us and be a part of everything that's going on in our lives, even during social distancing. So we miss you guys. We are praying for you. We are trusting that you're staying safe and taking the precautions necessary so that we can be back together soon. We love you. We miss you. Take care and have a fabulous day.